Hello, everyone. Good evening. We have an upcoming exciting match that's going to start pretty soon. It's a day-night game, so it's pretty exciting for the kids. They have some fancy bales on the stumps. We'll see when the ball strikes, then the bales will light up.
As you say, Saurav, like the lights are glowing up
Yeah,
one by one, so
and
it'll be
there
an exciting game soon. Yeah.
the lights are coming on now, as we can see. So we are expecting a big turnaround of people, is what we have been told. A lot of people looking forward for this specific match. There are some important officials from ICC. We have heard they'll also come in and address the kids. So it's a good opportunity for both PROPATH as well as Core Crusaders. Both of these are strong teams. Some of these players have played against each other. They're sort of friends with each other. It was fun to see them, hugging each other when they saw each other. That was good. Both the teams have warmed up. They've both played a game in the morning, so this is their second game today, consecutive game. The weather out here in North Carolina, Statesville, it's a bit chilly. It was not expected to be this chilly. It's a bit chilly, and with the wind chill, I think the kids were wearing jackets or whatever. So you will see some of that as the night, comes around, and we'll keep you up to date.
Yeah. So let's go with the players for ProPath. So I will announce the names. It's Romir Keskar, Ayan Jagga, Akshay Panchagnula, Abir Mathur, Ayush Nima, Shaurya Singh, Sachin Venkatakrishnan, Kabir Chopra, Adav Rasappa, Rihan Pohat, Arav Chadwani, and Om Borkar.
And from Core Crusaders, we have Siddharth Pedanini, Bhargav Ram Pepala, Advik Reddy, Ishan Parekh, Anirudh Vijay, Sushen Yelai, and Sabir Agarwal. And we have a few more players whose names are going to be added to the roster. We'll announce them as soon as they're available. Oh, sorry, we have them. So yeah, the remaining players for Core Crusaders are Kritik Pulabatla, Arnav Choksi, Ishan Thakore, Dharia H. Patel, and Yashesh Shanishchara. So we have two strong teams here today, facing each other. The players are getting their warm-up, the final warm-ups before the game starts.
And we are hoping for a cracker of a game today. And kids are super excited to play their first day-night game, and that too in Statesville, and first ever inaugurated Carolina Open Under 13 tournament in Statesville. we are too excited on that. So looking forward for a brilliant game of cricket today. So it looks like fielding team is ready, Propath, and then umpires are ready, and looks like batsmen are padded up. Uh, Maximum probably 5 more minutes to start this game.
Let's talk about the ground conditions as what we see here. So, um, what do you say we have? Here it looks like it's a good firm pitch. That they have maintained. They have cut the grass, leveled it up pretty good. What do you anticipate? What's in it for the little boys here?
I think based on my initial analysis of the pitch, it looks like belter of a batting wicket. There will be hard bounce because of concrete down under the mat. So Kit needs to adjust that, but I think it will be a high scoring game. And outfield looks pretty much grass cut down, so there won't be like bumpy here and there. I think it will be like a 30 overs game, so it will be like around 230, 240 will be a good score to chase in. Competitive score, yep.
That's great. And yeah, the grass looks really good too. I think the kids can actually. We will see some of the kids. They were already trying in their warm up to be able to slide and stop the ball. So kids will have some way to practice all their drills all the way. So it'll be fun to see.
Yeah, and probably one more thing is the dew might come into play in later innings. We have to see how kids adapt to it, because normally they play in a day game, so they won't have to figure out those kind of things. But it will be a good experience for the kids too. So to play their first day night games, adjust the lights, and we are expecting a huge crowd. So it'll be a pressure for them. At the same time, it'll be fun. They'll be enjoying a lot under this condition. Yeah.
And as we see, the batters are walking in. So it looks like from ProPath we have Arav Chandwani taking the lead for being the wicket keeper. And let's see who takes the charge to lead the bowling attack as the fielding gets set up. Players are having a little chit chat, last minute plans.
So Siddharth and Bhargav. Yeah. So we just got the scorecard. So the Crusaders captain Siddharth Pedneni and Bhargav Ram Pepala, the wicketkeeper, has come down to bat. So they'll be opening their innings. And as Saurabh said, Arav has taken the gloves, and we are just waiting for the bowler to start. So umpires are entering the field.
Around in this ground, we have observed that there are a few creeks around the ground, and the umpire said that we have about 6 to 7 balls in reserve in case if someone goes after the bowlers and hits the ball in the creek. So no need for the fielders to fetch the balls. Alright, so as we can see, Akshay is being brought into the attack from ProPath, and the umpires have given a signal to get going.
Yep.
We're going to have our first ball.
As I know, Akshay is a tremendous fast bowler, upcoming fast bowler. He puts a lot of his hardship on his training, fitness, and is a great fast bowler to watch. So I hope he hit the line at the start and probably that might go in his way too. We'll see how it goes. You know who's batting? Who's on the crease? Right-hander.
And we have the right-handed batsman Siddharth Pedineni,
Who's captain?
who's the captain, to face the first ball for their innings. So Akshay has declared his strike. He's bowling right arm over. Umpire has signaled play ball.
Fielders ready. Here we go. The first ball of the day. Great shot. First ball, middle of the bat, and it was good stop by Sachin.
In the covers.
Yep.
The batsman looks committed. He made sure that the ball hit the middle of the bat. That was a good cracking sound from the bat. Oh, there's a swing in the ball. Umpire signals a wide. That's the first wide. That should be pretty encouraging for the bowler, that the bowler is getting a wide swing.
That's a great shot to the sweeper cover for 1 run. Siddharth Pedineni has opened his account, and looks like
The score is 2.
his name Bhargam Rao Pepela. I think he's the wicketkeeper, left-hand batsman, is on strike now. It's like fielders are changing, adjusting to the left-hand, right-hand combination here. It might be a little bit struggle for these young kids to adjust to left-right combination here. We'll see how they handle this particular situation. It's a good ball, Akshay. It's a great ball by Akshay, properly defended.
That was a very good ball. Akshay was aiming onto the wickets, coming onto the bat, but aiming straight for the wickets. The batsman decided to defend that ball.
Wide down the leg side. Akshay has to try to control his swing here. So it looks like there seems to be a lot of away going swing. So probably this is first over, so he'll probably try to adjust and make sure he'll try to limit his extras.
That ball was swinging out to the leg stump of the batter. He flicked it on the leg side. There was no coverage, and umpire signals a 4. That's the first boundary for Crusaders, and their score moves up to 7 in 4 balls. We have given 2 extras so far. Let's see if Akshay as a bowler switches his side to bowl to the left arm batsman.
Yeah, so as I again said, like this will be tough for kids to adjust the left-right combination, and both of these batsmen seems to have started confidently here, and looks like the way they're batting, it looks like they have a lot of experience under the belt, and it's with Akshay's hands now to adjust this condition and see how he can try to bowl to both left and right hand combination without giving a lot of extras and bowling on line and length here.
The batsman also seemed determined to put the pressure right on from over 1 onto the fielding team. It's overall good cricket, good intention. Good stop.
Wow, what a brilliant stop by. I used to call him with pet name Koluk Moluk. He did a brilliant job. That's a definite four there on the cards, but he just made sure they just got 1 run and saved 3 runs for sure for his team. It's a great job, Abir. And by the way, that's a good shot.
Ball. They didn't take any run.
That's
So
good. So he actually saved 4 runs there. But Badman seems to be super confident there. That's a great shot down the ground.
Yeah.
But it was brilliantly stopped by Abir there.
So we see change in bowling from PROPATH the second over. We have Kabir Chopra taking the attack, coming into attack.
Good start to the bowling by Kabir. Kabir normally approaches his bowling like he doesn't have rapid pace there, but he bowls in good line and length. So he's kind of a line and length bowler here who tries to adjust to the situation and bowls on line and length here. We'll see how he handles his bowling here now. It is a great shot to point for a single, and Ayan picks it and has a good throw. Very well backed up by Yadav. It was a good shot there. What do you think, Saurav?
Yeah, the ball is also both the bowlers are actually getting a good swing. That's a good sign. They just have to be able to control it, place it in the right spots, and make it difficult for the batters. At the same time, the batters are very diligent towards the field setup. They are starting to find some gaps early on and put some pressure. And these are early overs. In early overs they just really want to put good pressure, possibly put a good total. This is a great wicket to bat at.
Yeah, it also already showing some promise there, right? So it's coming to the bat and batsmen playing their shots and they're getting value for the runs. It's a good shot again. Oh, very well fielded by Abir.
Again, the ball angling in, coming on to the middle stump. The batter decided to move back a little bit and punched it straight to the fielder. No runs conceded there. Good over so far.
So it looks like they adjusted to the wicket already, the batsmen. So they are putting the bat ball away and taking singles here and there, and runs started ticking already. It's a shot again down to the ground. Like ball is now following Abir right now, and he is doing his great to stop everything as of now, which is coming to his side. I think Kabir has to start pitching on the mat. Like I think probably the dew.
Yeah, and with the strength that some of these batters have, if they get one odd ball, just close like a dolly, they would hit it.
It's a great ball again.
Great ball again. Just a slight misfield, but they got to concede 1 run.
I see these young kids adjusting to the left and right combination here. Not like lot of hustles here and there. They just keep moving and making sure they have a right field placements for both of these. Oh, looks like wide.
This was a little too much swing, a little unbalanced, and batter, he hit straight over the commentator box for a 6.
So that was a clean strike. Ball was on his arc and he hit it out of the park. That was a great shot by Bhargav Rao. It was a
So,
decent over till the last ball, but again the last ball 6 made sure like it is again going to Crusaders side. So they're playing confidently right now.
Akshay. And
Yeah,
they conceded one more run.
so it looks like the ball which is hit down the ground doesn't seems to travel fast.
Right, so the grass seems to be a bit paddy. So it's really padded grass. It's soft grass, and the ball is not carrying all the way if it's a grounded shot. So it's going to be interesting for the batters to see how they concede runs.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great ball. Good swing, but no run to the batsman.
Bhargav wanted to make room for himself, missed the ball. The ball had good bounce, went over his bat and straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper. No runs conceded there. Total stays at 18. That was hit really good, hard. It's a short ball. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or deep
that was
square
a
leg, deep
good
square.
whip down the leg side, and Romers made sure like it's just one run on the batsman side. It's a great shot again.
That was an aerial shot. Took the advantage of the fielders staying close.
It was over the cover fielder for brilliant four by Siddharth Pedineni.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, captain started his first four of the game.
So the ball is really coming onto the bat. The bowlers have to really think it through and see if they can pick an early wicket every once in a while and put some pressure back onto the batting team, because they are onto a song at the moment. This ball was
Yeah, looks like Akshay has to re-bowl this ball. It's a overstepping, no ball, and the ball has gone to cow corner for a brilliant six by Siddharth Pedineni.
that
Looks-
ball was hit very hard. It was almost like a flat six. It was not where you generally put your fielders first few overs. So the 30-yard fielders are in. The batters are really taking advantage of it. The bowlers have to bowl to their field placing. That was hit crazy again, and it went all the way for a six. Over long off. That ball was there in the arc, short.
Wanted to be hit, and the extra ball yielded 6 more runs to Akshay and Propath. So at the end of 3 overs, Crusaders are cruising here with 36 for no loss.
That's a good start to the game. Coming into this game, ProPath team has known that there are some really good hitters in the Crusaders team, and they are able to convert. Look at the ball. They're not in a hurry. They're really punishing the bad balls. The good balls, they are, putting them away here and there. But really, the balls where they are getting a lot of room, they are really going after the bowlers. That's a good. It's always a good competition between the bowlers and the batters at that level.
Kabir starting now his second over. It was hit brutally straight down the ground for another 4. Looks like Bhargav and Siddharth was playing somewhere and they are trying to continue their innings here.
Looks like both the batters have come here with a plan to. The bowlers have to really think here as to how to bowl, because they are picking every corner of the ground to be able to score runs against the players. This ball was actually coming straight. The ball was coming straight into the bowler. It was hard for him to be able to react and be able to catch it on the follow through. But it was. So there's a slight change in the field position. We've got a long off fielder at Sachin, and then they moved another fielder in. That was a much better line.
Some respect to the bowler here.
The batter was in double mind. He's actually eyeing the cow corner, the long on area, because there is not enough coverage. The field setup is off the off stump, and the bowlers have to be able to observe this. These are again learning lessons. You know, the bowlers have to observe where the field setup is and bowl to those areas.
Oh, looks like no ball again.
It's a no ball. Looks like an overstepping no ball and a free hit.
Sara, I feel like ground looks little bit small straight down the ground. What do you think on this? So
Yeah,
I
they
see
said they have
squares.
marked it as 50 yards, which is sort of like the under 13 setup. Yeah, it looks short. Actually, for the way these batters are playing, this ground looks short. It looks much short, and they are truly going after the bowlers at the moment. It's trying to create the pressure. Another no ball signaled by the umpire. The bowler needs some boost here. At the moment, there is no shortage of runs. They are getting either extras or getting hit outside the park. After 3.2 overs, 42 is the score. This one is in the air. Is there a chance? No, it's between the two players.
Yeah, I
It
think
looks like the batter did not time it well, but lucky for them, there was no field coverage there.
it's a free hit, right? So
It's a free hit
it
ball,
doesn't make
so they
sense.
went
Yeah.
after it.
I think PROPATH needs a wicket here, which will
And it
probably.
feels like the captain should talk to the bowlers every now and then to be able to make sure they know the plan. If the field is set up for offside, don't bowl on the leg side. Like these are standard cricketing lessons. You know, that's for the fielders to be able to understand, bowlers to be able to understand and play as a team.
That was good shot, back foot drive on the covers for a single.
Batters are taking full advantage of the fielding positions and hitting the balls over.
So
So
at the end of 4 overs, Crusaders 48 for no loss, and looks like the first bowling change happened. Adav Rasappa into the crease now. So to just give a brief on Adav, is kind of a leg spinner. You can call him like a unorthodox leg spinner who bowls good, who has a good pace in his bowling. We'll see whether he can bring a good break for PROPATH team here. It's a good start. Driven to the point, and Romir did a good job there.
Both the batters seem tall. They seem they almost are hitting every ball really hard. Any chance that they're getting, they're really trying to hit it hard. This was hit really hard over the deep cover for a 6. That was a flat 6. Again, there was a lot of room for the batter, a lot of time to think. The ball was short into their arc. It was an easy 6. With that, the score moves up to 54.
There seems to
The
be
bowlers and fielders have to really think where they should bowl, where they should put the fielders in. This is a great start that Crusaders have had. They're scoring at over 12 runs every over.
There seems to be a small stoppage in the play. Looks like
the ball is sort of lost in the creek. They're trying to find and see if they can salvage that ball. Otherwise, we have some extra balls that the umpires will signal after some time.
probably this will be a. So they are going on a momentum. So this break probably might provide some breakthrough for PROPATH here. Looks like the energy is still there. That's one good thing for PROPATH. So see kids chirping, encouraging each other, encouraging the bowler here. It's a good ball. Well left by the batsman there. Looks like the batsmen are playing sensible here. They're hitting the ball to be hit, and good balls they're just leaving because they're already cruising. 4
There's
overs.
absolute clean hitting from both the batters. There have not have been a single chance where they have struggled against this bowling. And these batters also look they seem to have a lot of power. Seem to be just experienced, just possibly a bit older than some of the other kids that are here in the ground, which gives them that edge, which is fun to watch. It's a good competition.
But sort of one thing I notice is the most of the sixes which happened, right? So everything was little kind of a short ball which was dealt on their back foot, and with their strong arm and power, ball is easily clearing on this ground.
You're right, and most of these kids are, at the age of early age of, between 10 to 13. They also get, they are very emotional. They take their cricket very seriously. They get very emotional, and then when they get hit for a boundary or whatever, they just get emotional, and out of that emotion, they continue to make mistakes and continue to give them more and more room. So I think this is again a good learning lesson for them to understand that sometimes, so that was another 4. Signaled by the umpire.
Yeah, another short ball pulled to the cow corner
for. Like short balls and full ball and full toss balls is what they're capitalizing on.
So at the end of last ball of 5th over, score is 59.
It was a beautiful ball.
So at the end of 5 overs, score 59 for 0. Looks like there is another bowling change. See, PROPATH captain Sachin Venkatakrishnan, a leg spin bowler, right arm leg spinner. So onto the crease is going to bowl to Bhargav Ram Pepula.
Umpire is happy with that ball, although it was wide enough, but he's spinning, he's doing leg spin, so that turned in. That was good collection by the wicketkeeper. Dot ball to start the over. The batters again have their eyes towards the sweet spots.
Both the batters are going at a great strike rate here. Both in high hundreds. It's a good ball. It is very well stopped on the boundary by Romer.
That was a good ball, good dot ball.
Some sort of respect shown to the bowler here.
I think good length balls that to turning in are always the best balls. They're always the best bet. They make the batters think twice. They make the batter, always be able to adjust. Do they go for it? Do they stop for it? So you have to keep mixing that to put more pressure on them.
Oh, that's a great ball.
It's a super ball.
Beautifully bowled by Sachin here. Seems like a good start to Sachin.
The batsman wanted to play a late shot towards that. They know there is no cover there because the fielder was just moved to the leg slip. So they were just trying that. That's good thinking from the batter. Wide signals the umpire. That was a good try.
There seems to be a lot of turn here, Saurav. The ball pitched on the offside and turned like it was a square
and that's
turn.
encouraging. I think the other bowlers, it should be very encouraging for them. They just have to capitalize on it and not give them the... Okay, that came straight in the arc. It was a fuller ball and that was easy for the batter to connect. The ball was good, but the batter had set their eyes. It was sort of straight on the leg side for a 6.
So if you see the strategy which the batsman follows here, either the short ball they're going for a hit or fuller ball. So
right, and I think like we were just talking, I think good length balls are going to be the key here, as we can see, because this is another one of those that is in the arc and they hit it for a 6. So we're not getting any luck with the spin bowling at the moment because the batters are getting balls in their arc. It's easy for them to hit. They can see the balls. And the batters also seem to be much more experienced. They're much more experienced than some of the...
There seems to be another ball lost in the creek. So they are changing the ball again. It was kind of a decent start at the over, but the last 2 balls was cleanly hit by the batsman, and again both the batsmen are having a great strike rate here. Kind of 3 sixes to each of these batsmen, and umpire signaling end of first power play, end of first 6 overs. Crusaders are cruising for 74 for no loss.
So as we were talking about it, the ball that is coming good length is very hard for them to hit, but anything that comes fuller or short, that's what they're aiming. That's the strength of these batters. I think the PROPATH bowlers all have to come together, maybe do a huddle, figure out their game plan, and then say, guys, we're not going to do any short or fuller. We will just do good length and let's see what the batters can do. That would be a good strategy, I would think, for them to come together.
But as of now, the wicket doesn't show any uneven bounce or anything. It's just like very good batting track and some clean hitting by the batsman here. Nothing to take any credit away from them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They have their eye on the ball. They are waiting till the last moment and then they are hitting them really clean, making all clean shots. At times the ground seems shorter for them.
It's good start to this over by Adav. 2 dot balls. That's kind of a
Sigh of
seems to
relief.
be like a relief for PROPATH right now.
Every other ball is getting hit otherwise.
Oh, slash to backward point for 1. Shaurya did the fielding and a good throw to the keeper there.
1 run conceded by
Probably 1 wicket might bring a momentum for PROPATH here, but as of now, Crusaders seem to have no trouble at all from any of the bowlers till now. That was hit straight to the ground, not timed, but single again. Looks like both the batsmen are playing in the backyard.
freely. They're playing freely. They're eyeing the balls. They're trying to. They have a good eye towards where the fielders are, and they're trying to not push it to the fielders. They're continuously watching the field where the field placings are. They're looking at their spots, and then trying to aim the balls, in those spots. That was a much better ball.
It's a brilliant ball, slightly above the. It hit on the thigh pad, so probably missing stumps.
It might also be going down the leg.
And probably height too.
And the height too, even though we have tall batters there. But
That ball
was a good
skidded,
intent.
right?
That ball skid. That was pretty good. That's a good sign. They have to continue to capitalize on these.
Just 1 run from this over. Looks like a great shot.
That was a good shot. Single conceded. Good running between the wickets.
Mute. At the end of 7 overs, Crusaders 77 for no loss, and wicketkeeper batsman Bhargava Ram on 37 runs in 22 balls with 3 fours and 3 sixes, and the captain Siddharth on 32 runs from 23 balls with 3 sixes and 2 fours.
The last over from Adav
That's a good adjustment to what he did on his first over, so he understood what's the batsman's skill and strength, and on his second over he adjusted his bowling line and length very well, and that just made sure like the singles on there, no short balls, no fuller balls. It was pitched on line and length here.
So this first ball from Sachin was good. He made the batters Good start of the over so far. Only 2 runs. Well, 2 balls, 2 runs. Not giving them enough room to be able to hit the balls. Again, pushing the batters to the back. Singles are good. These balls are much better than getting hit for boundaries, because that's also, very depressing for the bowlers too.
Yeah, but these are definitely great learning for these kids, right? So they never would have faced in their experience, like they're getting clean hit by kids like who have greater experience. And oh wow,
That was close.
That
was a
was
very
close.
good ball. The batter actually misread the ball.
that was
Bhargav actually moved faster. He moved before the ball. The ball was a little early to the ball, to play the ball. And that was a chance.
that was a good kind of a sweep shot, off sweep shot, I say.
Yeah. Backward square.
And Kabir did a good fielding and good
throw.
throw to the beat. So
Only 1 run conceded on that ball.
again, looks like bowlers are getting adjusted to the line and lengths here. As I said,
better
that's a
line
good
and
ball.
length. Much better line and length. Every dot ball is going to put more pressure. Every dot ball is going to make the batters think. The ball.
And good adjustment by both these leg spinners here. They know, they are trying to see like how this pitch behaves. So a lot of learnings already from their first over, where they considered a couple of sixes in their over. And definitely, as I said, Saurav, great learning for those young kids here. Or max average 11-12,
Yeah.
and there are like a lot of 9 and 10 years old here. I think definitely.
And
This-
just like the batters have adjusted to it, if the bowlers can also adjust, that's the learning. That's what they take home. That's what they build upon. It's great to see. Other one is next over, first ball. Again, not giving too much room. The batter hitting it.
It's a good ball. So something is working for these bowlers. I'm sure they found the line and length here.
The field is also spread out, so that also makes the batters think, because some of the players fielding in the deep are really good catchers of the ball. It's good cricket overall. Oh, that was actually not pitched right. That ball was pitched very wide on the leg side. Very easy for the batter to just swing their bat,
It's kind of a paddle sweep.
paddle sweep all the way back for 4.
That was kind of a freebie there. Probably the due conditions.
Yeah.
The ball slipped
Felt
from
like
his
the ball
hand.
slipped from
Yeah.
his hands.
Oh, that's a flat hit. Oops, there is no single from the team. So it's a good fielding by Kabir.
Oh, they
Kabir.
did not concede any single.
Yep.
That ball went all the way to the boundary, but they didn't concede any single. I think the batters are also trying to hit the ball very hard. They want to go after the bowlers, it looks like, from their intent.
Good shot again, down the ground.
Yeah, the batter had
For-
good balance, weight, looking down, not trying to hit in the air. Pushed it down the ground. Single conceded there.
2 more balls to go in this over. Otherwise, come back good. After this first over, that was pretty good. Second
Yeah, he
over,
got hit for like 2 odd sixes.
that's one looks like on the air, but no man's land.
Again, yeah, in the no man's land between the two
And-
fielders.
They came back for 2 there.
So the batters this time also, Bhargav actually mistimed it. He was trying to go over long off area and ended up smacking it over covers, mid wicket. Over mid wicket.
That's
Between
kind
the
of a first miss hit by the batsman there. Till now, he was having everything clean hit. That's a good ball. Ball turned in.
Good ball is turned in. The wide markers are. We were measuring it to the umpire. They are like 4 4 feet 4 inches from the middle stump. So that's a pretty generous, wide area coverage for the bowlers, and looks like the leg spinners are capitalizing on it.
So it looks like at the end of 9 overs, core Crusaders are 89 for
89.
no loss.
This is the first time the score has dropped below 10 every over. 10 at the rate of 10.
Sachin is back again to his mark.
It's the 10th over.
And
This is a crucial over.
Siddharth.
Let's see if they can collect a wicket here.
It's a good ball to start on with.
The batsman wanted to hit it hard. Again, it hit the bottom of the blade, went to the fielder on the covers. No run conceded there.
Looks like Sachin again, like as Adav did, got his experience from his first over and came back strong in next couple of overs. It's a good ball again. Hit to the point. And good stop by Ayush Nima there.
No run conceded there either. And these, every one of these odd balls put good pressure on these batters, like set batters, because they are aiming to be able to score. They have their mind straight. Okay, this was a short ball again that they wanted to capitalize on. They were able to capitalize on it, and it's a 4. Sachin did try something new on this ball. It didn't work out the way he wanted. It's a good sign that he's thinking ahead, but there's no need to try this at this point of the game because the first 2 balls he put good pressure on them. Every odd boundary just releases the pressure on the batsman. Just have to be careful here.
It was hit down the cow corner for a 6 again. That was kind of a decent ball, not cleanly hit by the batsman, but still the ball
It was just hit hard with a lot of power. Even though it takes the top edge there, the ball traveled all the way for a 6. So runs starting to flow again. The score is 99. They are closing 100 in the 10th over.
it's kind of commentators curse, they say. So whenever I say like bowlers come back good, I see 4s and 6s getting hit again.
So
I need to stop saying that.
So the 100 over the covers, deep square, long on, long off. They covered all the boundaries, even a paddle shot.
So they covered 360-degree on this ground there already, and it was a great start, great start by the core Crusaders there.
That was a good ball to end the over. Really good ball. It came in angling in. The batter was really swinging his bat to just go after the ball. So at the end of the 10 overs, the score for Crusaders is 100 even. 10 runs and over. Both the batters are really going good. We have a short drinks break, mandatory break announced by the umpires.
So at the end of at the end of 10 overs, Crusaders are cruising 100 for no loss. Seems to be like batsmen have little cramp there. Looks like it is Siddharth, the captain there. He's good. He's back up. So with respect to PROPATH, they tried all their combination till now. They started with their medium pace bowlers and then 2 leg spinners came in. There seems to be like here and there a couple of miss hits and a couple of close calls which was missed by the batsman, but nothing major. All was clean hits, as Saurav already said. Clean hits down the ground, all short balls, all fuller balls needs to be punished, were severely dealt with. So Adav starting his fourth over now. It's kind of a good economic rate.
PROPATH looking for a 4. Again, the batter's got a lot of room to be able to hit that shot. Siddharth has moved to 50.
So
That's his first half. That's his half century.
yeah, and sort of you see, right? So a lot of runs, like all the fours and sixes are down the ground or in cow corners or mid wickets, but nothing on the square, right? Because it seems to be like ball which is hit down the ground, since there are a lot of padding on the grass here. Nothing on the square, right? So everything seems to be like either a pull shot, straight down the ground, lofted shot above the covers. So the PROPATH bowlers needs to understand that quickly and come up with a plan on this. But again, this was, even though it's a short ball, he didn't have a space, but it was dealt severely to mid wicket for a 4. It's a good ball again. Again, Saurabh, as I said, on the square,
It's hard for them
it's
to hit.
hard for even for batters like Bhargav and Siddharth to clear it for 1 run or 4. So that's the area the PROPATH bowlers needs to adjust that. Again, that's a good ball, no space for the batsman to play, no room for him.
Yeah, and that's the area that they have to capitalize on. As they saw, there are no runs conceded on that side. So if you continue to bowl that way, put some pressure on the batters,
That's right.
you know, force them to make some mistakes.
Again, 3
Again, the
balls on the
same.
trot there. Good bowling by Adav there. No room for the batsman as
good,
he is
good
looking
comeback
for.
after being hit.
Yeah, I think he's looking for either short ball or fuller ball to go with it. But he's not getting that as of now.
Yeah,
No,
that
I
almost
think
hit his helmet. It felt like,
no, I think his
and then
chest. Yeah,
appeal. There was a loud appeal.
ball seems to be missing, and it was down the leg side too. So ball pitched.
And
outside
as you
the
see,
leg.
the batters are trying to find that room. They're trying to aim that area to be able to hit it over the fence. They're just trying the same kind of areas. Again, this was good thinking from
So
Siddharth to put his head down, and then hit straight down the ground for a single to end the over.
So great over. So good comeback by Adav there. So he started with a 4, but that was brilliant. Next 5 balls there, just considered 1 run. So looks like a bowling change again. Looks like Habir, number 007 on the mark here. Again, to say a few things about Abir, he's kind of a traditional leg spinner there. He's quick in his arms, and he has a very good turn too. We'll see how he starts his bowling spell here.
It's going to be a good. Length. Let's see if they can do
It's
that.
not a good time to start his bowling,
No,
but again, that's a rank short ball,
cannot do that.
and was
That was a bad start to the over. First ball was super short, and the batters took full advantage of it. 6 first ball. Bowler under pressure right after the first ball.
it's not a like good time to start his bowling spell here, but somehow Abir needs to adjust the situation here.
And again, the bowlers have to learn from looking at the other bowlers, how they are able to bowl, how the balls have to be pitched, right at the make the batters go back, put the balls in the good length areas, make the batters work hard to be able to score runs. Every now and then, if you give them short balls or give them full tosses or right in their arcs, it's easy for them to hit.
So, sort of max, if you see, right? So, good balls are just gone max for 1 run or no runs. Only the bad balls got hit severely here. Crusaders already won 12 for no loss. So PROPATH desperately looking for a wicket there. That's a good ball.
Oh, he played a cheeky shot down. There's a lot of grass pad. It will not go all the way to the boundary, but again, good fielding there.
It's kind of
2 runs.
back scoop there by Bhargav Ram.
The ball is turning. It just turned too much. Gave too much room. Again, the bowlers have to learn and push the batters back on their back foot.
Oh, that's kind of a good ball. He went back foot, but ball skidded and he was trying to jab it for third man for a single, but he missed it. No run to Crusaders there. Same ball, same shot he tried, and this time he got a single there.
That's the end of this over.
It's kind of a good comeback by Abir there, except the first ball.
After getting hit for the first ball was just not. It just left the.
So umpires letting the captain know there seems to be 2 overs lagging in time, so they are trying to wrap up the pace here. And there is another bowling change here. Ayan, right arm off spinner onto the crease here.
All right, so new bowler Ayan Jagga is coming in.
He's kind of a not a traditional off spinner here. He just doesn't have bigger spin, but he has a good line and length, and the ball skids. Or there seems to be like yes
of a
no
mix-up.
yes no between the batsmen, but
That was a good ball, good start of the over.
no damage done.
Again.
Good start to this over by Ayan. Again. So down the ground, ball doesn't travel as we said. There are a lot of grass and dew, so just 1 run.
He made room for himself down the leg. He knew the bowler, was trying an off stump line. So he made room for himself, pushed it down the leg. It's conceded a single. Score moves up to 116. That was hard, but no single there. The team has to learn from this that they are able to, if they can contain the batters, to be able to only hit in those areas, where there's cover, mid-wicket, point. It's hard for the batters to score. That was wide dish. Umpire says it's okay. Not considered a wide. That's a dot ball.
So if you see the batsmen, Sauro, like they're not going for the cut because they know like they will get maximum 1 run there. So they are just again looking for short ball or fuller ball to go for the shots. It
Oh,
looks
this
like
is
a catch there. Oh,
Oh, it's a fumble between two fielders.
Two
That was a
feet.
chance.
Oh, it looks like somebody got hurt there.
Let's see, the umpires will go to inspect if the two players collided with each other. That was a great chance they had. The entire team is going for their support.
He should be fine.
Yeah.
Based on what I saw, I like probably
The umpire is moving all the players away.
yeah, not much damage done, but he should be fine.
Did the two players collide or did they step on each other? Or it looked like they were both trying to go for the catch.
Not sure on that. Umpires are talking to the fielder there. It looks like he's up. That's a good sign.
Yeah, he's standing on his feet. He's talking to the coach.
Yeah.
He's talking to the umpire.
Oh, I think he's having his left hand on his cheek or eyes.
So he really.
Probably somebody stepped on him, the other fielder.
Oh, they collided.
Yeah.
They collided and.
Oh, he looks like he's going out.
So he's taking a break. Got another fielder coming in.
Yeah, but good sign is he's walking. So nothing major damage done there. Probably couple of overs for break. Oh, that's kind of a miss it. By the
That
batsman
was a
there,
great chance. If they could convert it, that would have given them the break. Because this was Siddharth. Oh, sorry, this was Bhargav. No, this was Siddharth who was going after.
Yes, captain. Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, this was Bhargav. Left arm.
Bhargav is left arm, right? This guy is right. The batsman, right hand batsman played. They took a single, so
Yeah. That would have been a good chance.
don't leave. So he went back foot. Batsman Bhargav went back foot and took a single there. Again, Abir starting his second over.
Again, a short ball. Very easy to hit. That was a short ball and punished right there. That's the favorite spot for the batters to hit. Single conceded there towards the covers. Punched hard. This is a bouncy pitch. The ball is bouncing, coming onto the bat really good. It's a batting pitch as we had anticipated. It's a high scoring pitch. And the batsmen are really taking full advantage of the situation at the moment. They have not given any room for the bowlers. They've put the bowlers on the back foot and conceding runs very easily. Single conceded there. Pushed the ball towards the covers.
It looks like PROPATH needs a kind of brilliance somewhere in the field. Probably a brilliant dive catch or a excellent run out. Probably that will take up their momentum up. Hoping for that kind of brilliance from somebody. It's a good shot down the ground. Very well fielded by Sachin. Good stop there.
No more runs, guys. Come on!
That was good ball, good thinking. The ball slid down.
And I saw a little bit drift towards the offside.
Yeah, it felt like it was swinging a bit in the air.
Well watched by the batsman.
And the wicketkeeper.
Good
These
shot
are much
again.
better balls.
S no by the batsman. No damage done to them.
They considered a single. That was a good over, a better
PROPATH needs amazing catch to win.
Yeah. Players are back in the field now. Looks like Abir is starting his third over. Crusaders need to continue what they are doing. Both batsmen have had a great start now and they are cruising. And they need to continue what they are doing. They had a good 2 minutes break. Coach should have had decent talk to them. On the other side, Propath needs some sort of brilliance in the field.
Yeah, and I think they have to think through.
Not sure what is the delay here. Saro, any idea what is the delay? Is it kind of a scoring app issue?
I think they're trying to figure out. I also feel that the light is a little low in the middle of the pitch. The lights are shining very good on the side. It looks like this was a soccer field converted into a cricket field with pitch put in the middle. It's sort of like dark in the middle. So umpires are, again, just looking at it from that perspective, trying to see what the batters. And again, the batters have to complain if that's the case. There's decent. Well, umpire signal start of the play.
Abir.
It looks like we were waiting for the scorer. That was the hiccup. Okay, that's a much better line to start the over. Pushing the batter back. The batter really tried to cut it on the side. The ball came.
Hope the break gives some break to the ProPath team here. That's a good shot. Hit hard to Cover's fielder there. Akshay was the fielder. That was a decent throw back to the bowler. So first off entirely belongs to Core Crusaders. They had like 15 overs, 140 for no loss there. We'll
They
see.
had a great start, and now as it's also sort of dark. When I say that, it's not full sunlight. The lights are there; they're shining, but it's not as bright like down at the pitch. So it's going to be a good competition between the bowlers and the batters. This was timed not very well, but still landed. They got lucky there. The batsman got lucky there. It landed between the fielders. That was good bowling. The batter, Bhargav, hit it at the bottom of his bat. Didn't time it well. Lucky for him, it landed between the two players. No man's land. They conceded 1 run. Score moves up to 142, 143.
So as we are talking, first 15 overs belongs to Core Crusaders. We'll see how the next 15 overs turn up. That's a great shot down the ground. Again,
That was a great shot. So fuller ball again, and the batsman took the full advantage of it. Hit it for a 4 down the track.
even the wet outfield, it was traveling quick, and both the long off and long on fielder tried to stop that, but it was cruising
So
past
as I said,
them.
the bowlers have to keep thinking here.
that's where he need to start focusing to pitch his ball in. So on the square, max it probably 1 run.
And this is also technically the first day-night game that some of these players are playing, so it's going to be interesting as to how they adjust to the light situations, and how they how the ProPath team ends up possibly conceding a wicket. Again, pitched up in the air, but no man's land. It's pretty wide over there, but the batters are going to concede 2 runs.
Again, not cleanly hit, but again no man's land for 2.
End of that over. After 16 overs, Core Crusaders are at 149.
Looks like both the team coaches, umpires are in like a serious discussion there regarding the lights here at the ground. Some areas are bright, but in the middle of the pitch, it looks little darker. There is little bit daylight still there, but probably during the second half, it might be tough for the batsmen. So, considering the safety, I'm not sure what decision it turns up to be.
They've not left any room. Okay, while we are having a break, we have the captain of PROPATH, Sachin, with us. Let's put him on the spot and ask him some questions.
Hello, everyone.
So hey Sachin, what do you think about the pitch? You think it's a good batting pitch?
Yeah, it's a very good batting pitch.
And how do you think the treatment that PROPATH team has gotten so far from the Crusaders? How do you think these batters are?
They're very good. They're hitting us here and there, but I feel like we've gotten the run rate back quite a bit. I'm not saying it's totally like done for us, but I feel like if we just take one wicket, then the game is on in our hands now.
Absolutely, that's a good thought process, and I think there are some crucial areas, where we saw them. There are specific type of balls, and we as commentators we were saying that too. Like they're hitting all the short balls very good.
Yeah.
They're hitting all the full toss balls very good. They're hitting all the fuller balls very good. So that's one of the things that I think is that the plan for the team. Like, what's the plan for the team to put that team back?
Yeah,
on
no,
track?
not necessarily. So like what I think is that the bowling should be off stump and middle stump, good length. That's what I feel like. And for the lefty, I've noticed something. Whenever we bowl a little bit slower of our normal delivery outside off, he's trying to sweep it and he's keep on missing it. That could get him bowled. And I also want to. I also want the energy to go up because the energy is not like the game we played today morning. So I feel like if we can suddenly just burst, like you see, everyone's enjoying their moments now, but I don't see this in the game. So if this could happen in the game, I feel like we could get the upper hand quickly.
And I think the important piece is also that you might have noticed that for a few bowlers, sometimes Bhargav, who's the left arm batter, he is actually mistimed a few shots. But lucky enough, all the time those shots have landed in no man's land or between, some. So maybe there are some critical field positions. There are some critical players you might want to bring in and out, or maybe encourage the bowlers to be able to bowl in certain areas.
Yes, yeah.
Full tosses, short balls, they're just smacking them. They're just.
I feel like our bowling has been on point for like the past few overs. No, I wouldn't say perfect, but a little bit better. But I, I've talked to my coach and like the luck is kind of on their side right now because that collision, if they hadn't collided, they would have definitely been out. There were two good fielders there. They collided. That was luck on their side. Especially they popped a few over the fielder where I placed them in. So like that's extra luck for them too.
And also we have our promising young all-rounder Abir here. Abir, one question to you. So, what do you think is a par score here, which you think like ProPath can chase and win that game for us?
I think we can get like 250 in the max.
Yes, but Abir, I have one question to you too. Think of us as like a good team because you know this is a fast-scoring
Yeah.
pitch, and just because they have power hitters, we have power hitters like Ayush
Yes.
and you.
You can also hit.
Yes. So like the point is, the game's not over yet. We can score 300. Like I think the commentators were saying earlier that ProPath can win, even though they're scoring a big run. So have some faith in our team. That's what I feel like. So I was talking to the commentators earlier.